They thought the war was over, but the war had only changed shape. A city that survived 10 years of siege was about to fall in one night, not from outside, from within. And the worst part? They helped it happen. The battlefield was empty. No enemy ships, no soldiers, only silence and something left behind. A massive wooden structure standing alone near the gates. Strange, perfectly built, completely silent, and too big to ignore. At first, fear spread. Some said it was a trap, a weapon disguised as a gift. But the longer they stared at it, the more something else took over. Doubt, then hope. Because after 10 years of war, they wanted it to be over. Inside the city, arguments broke out. But hope always speaks louder than caution. Bring it inside. If they wanted war, they would still be here. This is peace. And slowly, the gates began to open. The structure was dragged into the city, slowly. Through streets that had only known war, people came out to watch. Some smiled, some cried, some believed they had survived history itself. But history does not end when people feel safe. That is when it begins its final act. Night fell. The city celebrated. Wine, music, relief, laughter. For the first time in years, no one was watching the walls. No one was guarding the gates. No one was thinking about war. Inside the wooden structure, nothing moved. No sound, no light, just silence so deep it felt unnatural. But silence is never empty. It is waiting. Midnight arrived. The city slept. Celebration faded into darkness. And then, something inside the structure shifted. A hidden panel opened. Slowly, carefully, deliberately. Men stepped out. Not loudly, not quickly. Silently moving through streets that believed they were safe. No alarms, no resistance. Only darkness guiding them forward. They reached the gates. The same gates that had resisted war for years. And now, there were no guards left to stop them. One by one, the locks were undone. The city had opened itself. From the inside, outside the walls, signals were lit. The waiting army returned, not to break in, but to walk in, because the city was already lost before the fighting began. By sunrise, everything had changed. The walls still stood, the buildings still stood, but the city was no longer free. It had not been defeated in battle. It had been defeated in belief, because the greatest weapon in history was never the horse. It was trust at the wrong time. And once it enters a city, it opens every gate by itself.